It took a while. When I first read it, it took a while. And the second example, some of us don't avoid therapy because we don't want help. We avoid it because we can't afford to fall apart. Now for this one, this one too took a while. It took a while for me to really figure out what I was trying to say because it seems like a jumble of random words. But really, when it says we avoid it because we can't afford to fall apart, it's because the treatments are so expensive that even though you're desperate for it, you go and then you just run out of money and you have nothing to survive until the next paycheck. And that is if you have a paycheck. Like in my case, I went through joblessness twice and each of them was 6 months and I had nothing at all. My wife, she paid all the bills and I felt guilt, but that's just how it is. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are going to say, especially when you watch TV that involves mental health elements into it, they will always put at the end, if you need help, contact this. And in Malaysia, you have NGOs and you have the Talian Kasih. So Talian Kasih, for the listeners who are not in Malaysia, Talian Kasih is a mental health hotline. I'm telling you, the marketing, the budget they spent for marketing is a lot more than the actual operation itself. I have had severe episodes a handful of times, and I have tried reaching out, not just to the helpline. Now let's just go with the helpline first. I've tried with the helpline and it took over an hour just to get it to ring. And imagine out of 5 times I tried to call, only once I got through. And when I got through, the person on the other end, it's on a voluntary basis. The person on the other end was getting ready to leave the office. I can hear him wrapping up. I can hear him walking down the stairs. And the responses I got, they were just tough love. When I say, can't handle this anymore, and he said, what makes you say that? I said, 'cause I'm alone. And then he just listened. And there was no response. I don't remember much of it because it's something I don't want to remember. There was a lot of gaslighting. I was angry. But in that moment, the usual help you get are those basic information. I know for some people, those who haven't experienced it, when you're in the middle of an episode, they will always tell you about the grounding technique. And for someone who has gone numerous times trying these grounding techniques and they don't work and you just don't believe in them, having a person on the line telling you that, it really hurts. It feels like, what's the point of me calling you? First, it's hard to reach out. And second, you're giving me tough love and you're wrapping up, dude, and you're leaving and you're not fully engaged in this conversation. What's the point?